We are in to the cheapest home in the Denver Metro. Okay, so I'm here at High Hollows Condos in Aurora, and this is the home of currently the least expensive listing on the MLS in the Denver Metro. It is a studio condo. It's 444 square feet, yeah, and it's listed at $127,500. Location-wise, it's on Exposition just off Havana. It's not a bad location here in Aurora. There's actually a lot of stuff going on Havana, easy to get from north to the south, access to the airport if you need it. This is a community of condos. It's mostly rentals. It's actually right next door to a horse stable, Aurora Stables, it says. So that's interesting. Didn't even know that was there. The community, built in 1973. It does show some signs of deferred maintenance, so that is reflected in the price. But still crazy to be able to buy anything for this price in the Denver Metro. And this is not like way out somewhere. This is pretty darn central, all things considered. Garden level unit, so it is technically below grade. Let's see what else we got going on. Real small living space here. It really is tiny. 444 square feet. I don't know if I've showed a home that small. Not in terrible shape. It does have the LVT flooring, which is nice. It's got tile in the kitchen. Kitchen's outdated, not gonna lie. Garden level, so you can sort of see. It is a fair amount of natural light, but we are below grade here. The one bathroom here does have a tub. It's a full bath. Closet, which is a walk-in closet. That is it. Your living room is your bedroom. It's a studio, small studio. You do have a kitchen upon entry. It does come with a parking space, and the HOA is $216 a month, so that's going to increase your monthly payment. Overall, I don't know what I expected, but it's, I guess, kind of how I expected. Very small. It's got some updates. It's not in the best shape overall. The complex could use some work. There's some deferred maintenance around here, but at this price point, there you have it. Okay, so now what I want to do is run back to the home office and see what other similar types of properties in this area, and honestly of this size, what they're going for. So let's take a look. Back in the office here and just took a look. I pulled the MLS up and it's interesting. So this is the community. Actually, there's a bunch of them for sale. I just pulled up the one bedrooms and the studios. So here's ours that we looked at right now, 127, but there was an active one, also a one bedroom. It's a little bit bigger. It's on for 148 right there. And then there's a couple closed ones too. So actually this one's pending was at 145 when it went pending on for 45 days. This is 581, a one bedroom, still very small. You know, you see it's a little different actually. Looks similar, but obviously a little bit bigger. Same community. And then if we go back to the map here, there was a closed one. This one actually closed for 120,000. And this closed in March of 2023. 581 square feet. And it's a one bed. They virtually staged it. Was really smart because this looks like a completely different thing than the ones we were just looking at. When you get there, it's going to look a little different, but as we page through it here, you know, it's also garden level, small kitchen. I mean, the whole thing's going to be small. It's 581 square feet, but it is a one bedroom, and that went for 120 in March of this year. So there really are, if you target specific areas like this, there are some really some opportunities to get things for really cheap by Denver standards. Obviously, you're going to have to make some concessions. They're very small, not in great condition, and the location it's not terrible. I mean, if we zoom out here and we look at location downtown's up here. We're not that far out here in Expo Park. We're not way out, but it's going to be, you know, you look at location, condition, and amenities, and it's going to have kind of one of those things. And then size is another one. So smaller, not in great condition, but the price is just tough to beat. But then if you go up here to Highline Villages, if you're like, that's too small, that's just too, I'm not interested. There's a couple up here. If we just bump up above 200 that sold recently. This one closed in November. It was only on the market 3 days, but it sold for $225, 872 square feet, a one bed. And if we look through it, it's got a different vibe. It's higher ceilings. The kitchen's a little bit bigger. Everything's going to be bigger, but more light. It's got the LVT floors too. It has a fireplace. I mean, we're still at a pretty low price point here. Who knows? Pictures make things look nice. You get there, but you have a refinished bathroom and an actual bedroom. So that was interesting. Just up there, just northeast of where we were in Aurora. One other one that sold as well for $220, just in an adjacent development. 856, 1 bedroom, same type of thing. This one, it needs a little, the carpet, it needs a refresh, and there's an interesting accent wall there, but vaulted ceilings, you know, we're just above $200,000. So it's significantly higher price than the ones we're looking at, than the one I was looking at today, but it's a different vibe too. You probably want to do a little something with that kitchen. The vaulted ceilings, it's got 2 levels, you know, still a very, very low price point, all things considered, when we're looking at median price point for Denver Metro, $600,000 to $650,000. These are obviously entry-level units, so the pricing is going to be lower. But, you know, the takeaway is, wow, I mean, when I saw that one jump out at 127, I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is the cheapest home on the market in the Denver Metro. That's not, by the way, a complete teardown. There were 1 or 2 that were like total teardowns where I'm like, I had a hard time justifying them as like, this is like home you could buy. So this was the cheapest one that was habitable, something you could live in at 127. But over here, just off Havana, there are opportunities. And if you want to broaden the search a little bit and broaden the price range, bump it up just a little bit, you can get something that's pretty decent, as long as you're okay with a smaller space, you know, a location that's not super central, but it still has access to plenty of amenities. You guys are the best. Thanks for watching. This was fun to go through, and I will talk to you soon.